Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC. Welcome to Max, an Autistic Journey. The developer was nice enough to give me a Steam key to try out their game. I believe it's some kind of either a point-and-click adventure game of some kind. I don't know the whole detail of it, but obviously this is set around the developer's son, Max, who, as you can tell by the title, is autistic, has some form of autism. So automatically this has a slight bit of a thing that's near and dear to my heart because I have a sibling who has autism, so this should be interesting nonetheless. I don't know how much we're gonna see in this, but I guess just only one way to find out, and that's to play. Alright, there's the stuff, and I can just play with the mouse, and I only need the control to jump, so that makes things so much easier on my part because that's a lot of buttons. But fair enough, let's do this. Press the right mouse button or the escape key to open the menu and save your game almost at any time. Sweet. And I can save any time I talk to a giant-sized king of monsters animatronic toy. I wonder if that's Max's favorite toy. I can also configure the gamepad and the options of the title screen. This can be played with the gamepad. Now you tell me. Oh well, I'm going with the mouse. Press the A or action button on the title screen to activate your gamepad. Okay. Cool. It looks like it's an RPG Maker game almost. We just received the test results and can give you a conclusive answer. The pediatrician, okay. Max is a very intelligent boy with a lot of creativity and a vivid imagination. However, a lot of the signs are here. His peculiar accent, his lack of empathy, his fixation on dinosaurs, his rigid behavior and meltdowns. Oh, all those sound familiar. His wandering eyes. Yeah, these are definitely all sounding very familiar. Max is autistic. What are we going to do? Everything we can to give him a happy life. "5 years later, okay. Yeah, because they usually get diagnosed roughly around, like, early on. Like, I think my brother was almost 2 when he was diagnosed, so it's usually caught fairly early, like almost sometimes even right before they enter school, or preschool at least. Alright. You kinda look like Howie Mandel. Max? Wake up, little dude. It's time to get up, buddy. Oh, I phased through my son there. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing I play as Max. Max is a 10-year-old boy who was diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder, or ASD. To help Max with his ASD, his dad drew him several pictograms, like this one on your left. Oh, I can see picture number 1 on the desk there. Click it and add it to your collection. Alright, here you go. I need to turn on the lights in my room. Alright. For a lot of people with an autism spectrum disorder, a fixed routine can be a great source of comfort and security. Max, for example, must perform many daily tasks in a specific order. If this procedure is broken, he will start to feel anxious. It's as if he uses a to-do list in his mind and needs to check each task singularly, one at a time, in order to feel some control over his environment. Yes, scheduling is definitely a big thing. Like, my brother is the same way. Like, if he doesn't stick to a certain routine, he can get very agitated very easily, so. But I'd like to notice that there are similar things with people with autism, but they're not always the same exact thing. There's, like I said, similarities, but there are going to be differences. Like, some will be more verbal than others, some will be more high-functioning than others. It really kind of depends. So, for now, we're going on Max's journey, and this is what we have to deal with for Max. Right. In fact, I have to turn on the lights first. Okay. Let's do that. In fact, I don't like it when it's dark. In fact, Gigi, my father's girlfriend, gave me a black flashlight that I can keep all the time, even at school. So it sounds like his parents might be divorced. But I'm not sure yet. Oh, and sometimes I pretend that there are evil creatures in the dark and I can zap them with my flashlight. Great, you now have the skill flashlight. Alright. Oh. Hello. Max has a vivid imagination. Apparently he's being attacked by those little dust bunnies from My Neighbor Totoro. He loves to make up stories to help deal with his environment. In his imaginary world, there are 3 very important criteria. HP represents the number of hit points, MP magic points, TP technique points. Careful, sometimes if the HP points fall to 0, the game is over for Max. If Max gets hurt, he can use the magic stone, put some ice on it to make it hurt less. Oh, okay. Have fun! Alright, so I shall attack the wisp here. Ow! Alright, let's try it again. Come on, Max, you can do it! Yeah! Total damage 291. Oh no, I'm blind. Alright, let's see. What magic do we have? We have Scream. Scream loud enough to stun all the enemies, or put some ice on it. Okay. What's my special? Flashlight all! Yeah! The flashlight is incredibly powerful. And yeah, I'm guessing this was made on RPG Maker MV, the new one, because that one gives you the option to use the mouse. So, wow, I got an antidote, bottle of water, and small juice box. Nice! Yeah, Max, you made it to level 2! Good job, buddy, you did it. Alright, I have to turn on the light first. Ta-da! Click, let there be light, lol. Turn on the lights, done. Great job, Max. Alright, so is there anything in my toy box? In fact, that's my toy box. In fact, all my blocks are in that trunk. It is important to store them so I don't step on a block and wake everybody if I get up at night to go to the bathroom. Ouch! Good thinking. And then this is your dinosaur, right? In fact, that's my giant-sized King of Monsters. In fact, I love the King of Monsters collection. In fact, I have all the movies on my laptop computer. Oh, and I can't wait till the next one, too. In fact, I love it because it's like the biggest dinosaur ever. Godzilla, eat your heart out. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. In fact, I'm more of a giant reptile than a dinosaur. In fact, every time you see me, you can come and tell me your story, and I'll be sure to save it. I can be your diary. In fact, do you want to save your progress? Yes. Let's save here. Perfect. Alright, let's look at my little toy chest. Nope, I cannot. But there's pictograph number 2. I have to get dressed before breakfast. Max needs clear points of reference. Everything has its place. Everything in its place. Clutter is a source of anxiety for him as he loses his bearings. His clothing drawers, for example, must comply with his storage rules. Otherwise, he becomes very annoying. That said, he is still a 10-year-old boy. Putting away his clothes is far from a priority to him. And so he growls every morning when it's time to get dressed. Oops. In fact, I have to get dressed before I get up to eat. My clothes are in the drawer with the teddy bear. In fact, that's not Teddy Bear. He's the animatronic Freddy Fazbear from the game Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if I would want a little kid to be watching that, but okay. Hopefully it's not Psychic Friend Fredbear, and he's actually like a camera watching the kid or something. My dad doesn't really want me to play this game because I'll get scared. I'm not scared. In fact, Scott Cawthon created this game. My best friend Adam loves this game. Yep. Well, to be fair, I think a lot of people are into Five Nights at Freddy's, especially the younger generation. In fact, he never played it. Let me guess. He watched Markiplier play it. Probably. He just probably watched, like, Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or someone else play it. Alright. I hate this drawer. In fact, I can't find anything in here. In fact, every morning it's the same. Breathe, Max. No need to get upset. Max suffers a lot from anxiety, as you can see on display in the upper right corner of the screen. All through the day, Max will find tools and special techniques to help him better deal with his anxiety. With your help, of course. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Help Max find his clothes by exploring the drawer. Good hunting. Well, here's underwear. Found the underwear. In fact, that's my magic flashlight. Okay, so. Well, here's my underwear. Does that count? No. I guess I have to get the smaller ones. Alright, so. In fact, you want to save your progress? Sure. Let's save. Alright, so. I gotta find my socks, which technically are right here. There's my shoes. Alright, got my shoes. I gotta weasel my way through. What's over here? That's a bat. I don't want a bat. I do, however, see something down here. Up, my socks. Got my socks. Alright, so. Can I make my way down there? Nope, okay. I cannot walk on my clothing, apparently. Probably don't want to get dirty. Fair enough. Alright, and that's my shirt. That's my shirt. Let's see, what's up? There's my hoodie. Now I just need my pants and my undies. Alright, where's my pants? I'll find my pants. My pants gotta be around here somewhere. Is that? Oh, there they are. Okay, let's weasel our way through here. And there's our pants. Choose your clothes and get dressed. Done. Good job, Max. You can now use these items of clothing in the key items part of the items menu. Try it and see what happens. Alright. Oh, key items. Key items. Let's put on my underwear first. Okay, maybe, there we go. Okay, let's put on our underwear first. Some clear underwear with the magic of wind. Alright, so let's go back. So, next we'll put on our socks. And then we'll put on our pants. There you go. Our t-shirt. Oh, no, go back. And we need our hoodie. And then our shoes. There we go. We did it. So, Papa, I got dressed. Papa? 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 Uh-oh, he's getting anxious again. Okay, he screamed on that one. In fact, I love the giant-sized king monster. Yep, let's save our progress again. Cool. So, let me just quickly look at my computer here. Nope, okay, I can't do it. In fact, that's my laptop. In fact, I love to play games, watch funny videos, and also draw my favorite characters. Oh, and I have a new game called Vaccination. It's very cool. What's vaccination? Oh. Okay. Phase 1. Okay, this is interesting. So suddenly I'm in a bullet hell and a shooter at the same time. Sure, why not? I wonder if this is supposed to represent something. Interesting. This is fun though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like... Phase 2! Interesting. Well... Yeah, I'm just gonna quit that and move on to something else here. Because I want to get to the storyline. I lost. Here's your minigame results. Last game's unsuccessful. Okay. Highest score. Total losses. Okay. I was just kind of hoping he wasn't going to get anxious upon that, because my brother hates losing in games too. I don't want him to get upset because he's losing. Alright, so I guess we're going to go say hi to Papa. It's still dark. Where's the light switch? Oh. There we go. Ta-da! Cool. Who's you? Is that my brother or something? Hey, Jimmy. You know what? Thursday is on pizza day. It's always pizza day, and I can eat 3 slices. Oh, and the game 5 Nights at Freddy's? Morning, Max. It's Monday, by the way. Jimmy! You have a mustache! No, I don't. Yes, you have a mustache. There gets a little bit of fuzz there. You can see that? Yes, you have a mustache. You look like Mario Brothers. It's a me, Jimmy. Lol. Alright, alright. Hey, my friend told me a joke. Want to hear it? Sure. Knock, knock. You're supposed to ask who's there. Who's there? Little old lady. You're supposed to ask little old lady who. Oh, little old lady who? I didn't know you could yodel. He doesn't get it. Oh, I get it. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's go down upstairs. Little lady who was at the door and could yodel. Jimmy joined the team. I'm assuming that's his older brother or something. Okay, I can't snoop around in Jimmy's stuff, so... Oh no, again with those spiders in my room. Come back, let's get rid of them. In fact, my teacher, Miss Caroline, told us that we shouldn't kill insects and spiders in the schoolyard because they are living things. No, that's true, but like Dad said, insects live outside. That's their home. Inside, it's ours. Come on. In fact, spiders are not insects. So, I'm guessing we're dealing with this guy? Okay. Ew, spiders! Don't forget, if you need to feel better, you can grab a juice box out of your items, for example. Alright. Let's flashlight them all. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack one. What do you have, Jimmy? You have quite a bit, Jimmy, but I'll just have you attack as well. Ow! Don't get bitten, Max! Don't get bitten, Jimmy! There we go! Not bad, Jimmy! Not bad, Max! You're all doing awesome! Yeah! Good job, boys! You did it! And we got some items. Alright. Oh, hey! We got our new pictograph right here. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Hey, that's what my mom says. Autism spectrum disorders vary so much that it's difficult to categorize them. For example, some people have a hard time communicating verbally, others won't. Hey, I said this earlier, but they're saying it a lot nicer. Some will have very fine motor skills, and others won't be able to hold a fork. Similarly to neurotypical people, everybody's different. Yep. When it comes to Max, one of the consequences of his ASD is an attention deficit disorder, as well ADD. He has trouble keeping his concentration up, especially when dealing with a subject that doesn't really interest him. So Max takes a medication at breakfast every morning to help him deal with his ADD. This little pill allows him to concentrate better in school, reducing his frustration of not having listened to the instructions of the teacher. Alright, so I guess we'll have to actually do breakfast. I'm surprised he doesn't have to get up and have to pee, but okay. And then we got a slime over here. Why do we have a slime over here? Jimmy, why do we have a slime in our house? Jimmy, were you up all night doing naughty things again? Oh well. Down the stairs we go. Hey, there's Papa. Hi, Papa. Good morning, boys. I made you breakfast. Come and sit at the counter before it gets cold. Oh, and Papa? What is it, Max? In fact, I got dressed. He can see that, Max. Yeah, sounds like he's getting a little frustrated with his younger brother. Oh, and Papa? Yes, buddy? Jimmy has a mustache. Oh, yeah? Cool. You're getting old, you geezer. Can I please just eat in silence? Fine, come. Oh, okay. So I guess I gotta go sit down and eat. There we go. Apparently when we sit down, it's like cocking a shotgun. Good, Max, did you take your pill? Oh, that was delicious. Meow, 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 meow. Love chocolate spread. Perfect, I left your pick number 4 on the couch. At least I think it's on the couch. It is, I can see it from here. Go get your breakfast and pill. Done. Great job, Max. Awesome. Alright, let's go over and check here. I have to prepare for school. Oh, okay. A relatively common behavior that many people with an ASD have is a need for compartmentalization. With Max, for example, all things for school go in his school bag and not elsewhere. The toy blocks are in his toy box. The coloring pencils go in the coloring pencil case, etc. Everything has its place. At dinner, for example, Max will become anxious if different foods on his plate are touching. That's compartmentalization. There is an order and rigid rules to follow. My brother is the same way. He doesn't freak out over it. He's, gotten older. He's gotten better with that stuff, but he does not like having his food touching. So every pocket of his school bag serves a very specific function. Many people react very badly to change. This is especially true for many people with an ASD. Go get your school bag in your room, please. Jimmy, I'll prepare your lunch. Okay, thanks, Dad. Max, you don't need a lunch bag today. I think you'll be quite happy with the hot lunch provided at school today. Oh, yes? In fact, what is it? It's a surprise. Oh, don't say that. It's okay, Max, don't get anxious. You're gonna love it, trust me. Okay, Papa. He's a little anxious, though. That's understandable. Change, not always the best thing. So, let's save again. And we'll make our way back upstairs to grab our goodies. In fact, I think they're still asleep. Okay, I wasn't going for that one, Jimmy or Max. I was going for... Nope, nope, we're not going upstairs. We're going downstairs, Jimmy or Max. There we go. Let's go get our supplies and get ready for school. And Jimmy has left the party. I am sad now. Go grab your school bag, Max. Okay. Okay, back to my room. What the? Yeah, let's save. Oh no! The King of Monsters and his friends took my school bag hostage. They moved it to their secret cathedral of dark magic. I need to find him and save my school bag. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Max! I'm assuming I have to fight you to get it? Yes. Arrgh! You'll never get your school bag back. Ah! That's what you think, overgrown crocodile purse. Let's fight! Here we go. Whoa, he's a fire in his laser. Alright, special. Let's hit hard. Oh. Oh, he's got a lot of health. This is gonna be an issue. Alright, let's wind up. Ow. Oh dear. Okay. Let's grab a juice box. Alright, grab another juice box. I may have to do some grinding for this, but I don't know. Alright, so speed up Max. Yeah, there we go. Footloose. Dance like nobody's watching, confuse all enemies. I wonder if flashlight will work on him. Oh, that did some damage. Alright, let me grab Ruby Magic here, put some ice on it. Wow, this monster hits hard. Alright, let's see if I can footloose again. Well, I didn't actually footloose the first time, did I? Whoops. Okay. Alright, let me grab another juice box. Oh boy. Jeez, I'm getting my butt handed to me here. No, we're still fighting. Alright. How about we paralyze you? Oh no. Oh no. In fact, I hate this stupid game. Oh, that's sad. Alright. Yeah, one problem though. I think I'm kind of stuck in this fight. I might have to go back and do it again, but let's keep trying. Oh, okay. I ran away and that worked. Max, the heck are you doing? We're gonna be late for school. Prepare your school bag. Done. Great job, Max. Okay, Jimmy, I'm coming. In fact, if I had a real King of Monsters, I could get back on its back and ride to school. It'd be much quicker. Lol. You have now a special skill, King of Monsters. Okay, so apparently running away from him actually worked. That's interesting. I did not expect for that to work. So, I will take that victory and enjoy my day. Hey, Jimmy. Are you ready, Max? I don't want to be late. Oh, in fact, I found my school bag in my room. In fact, it was hidden, but I found it all by myself. Yeah, I saw you play with your dinos. In fact, the Dimetrodon is not a dinosaur, but a prehistoric giant reptile because of the way its hips are. Come on, let's go. Dad's waiting. Jimmy, very grouchy. Alright. Good, you're here. Let's go. Oh no, in fact I have to go to the bathroom. Of course, we're leaving. Go ahead, Max, hurry up. Max, where are you going? In fact, I have to go to the bathroom. There's a bathroom right here. No, in fact, I have to go to the bathroom downstairs. Max, the same frickin' thing. Go right here, we're late. Girl, okay. Breathe, Max. Yeah, alright. In fact, I have to wash my hands. You always have to wash your hands to get rid of the bacteria that live on your skin. They have like bacteria cities and they have like bacteria babies. Yark. Fair enough. Yay, okay. Oh, there's number 5. Let's go to school. Alright. Max really likes his school. He's part of a special class with only 7 or 8 students, all with different challenges. It's pretty clear that for a lot of parents of non-neurotypical children, reintegrating a regular classroom is their ultimate goal. However, a specialized class can often provide a much more suitable learning environment to a child with an ASD, if only due to the fact that there are a lot less students and distractions. The children's different levels of autonomy in a special class enable the teacher to adapt and respond much better to each student's individual learning style. This will ensure that no child falls through the cracks into oblivion. Very true. Oh, hello. Alright, Jimmy's in the car. Get ready, great buddy. We're late. With the arrows on the keyboard or the L stick on your gamepad, bring the car all the way down to school. Make sure you don't get there late. 3, 2, 1, go. What happens if you collect the apples? Oh, okay. And apparently I can drive through people. Okay. Boy, it's quite busy today, isn't it? Alright, so keep going. Come on, we're almost... How the hell are you supposed to do this? Okay, this is a problem. Aww. Okay. We try again. Alright, this time I'm gonna try the arrow keys because, okay, there's road work going on over there. This has very flighty controls. Alright, so, now. Oh, come on. Alright, wait for you to get through here. Oh, come on! There you go. There we are. Jeez. Boy, people can't drive. Let's go to school. Done. Great job, Max. Whew, we did it. Have a great day, Max. And no tantrums. Got it? Alright, big hug. Love you. See you this afternoon. Okay. Bye, Daddy. Oh, that music doesn't sound ominous in the slightest. Alright, well, I'm gonna save my progress. And I guess we'll continue on in another part. I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's kind of cool, and also it's teaching you a little bit about autism. So that is a nice little touch as well. I'll admit the controls are a little wonky at the moment, but I'm probably just because I'm not entirely used to them yet. But we'll get to that in another part. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.